friends, family, peers, whatever you want to call it, you know, that's close to you, will only communicate with you and engage with you to get an emotional reaction from you. So, let me explain this and break it down a little bit, because that kind of came out a little choppy, right? So, people that are witchy or that moves with the matrix or the opposition, their communication with you is always going to be confusing and chaotic, right? You may have very few points in there where it's clear communication, you know, sometimes on a percentage scale, 10 to 20% of the time it may be clear, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, when they communicate with you, they're going to be looking for an emotional reaction. So in order to get an emotional reaction out of you, they have to say certain things, they have to word their statements a certain way, they have to use a certain language when they communicate with you. And I've had an understanding of this, because I would always wonder, like, why would somebody say something, and before I would respond, I could feel myself in the inside, like my energy was raising, you know what I'm saying? Like the alerts and everything was turned on. Like I had the motherfucking, it'd be like the Hulk getting ready to come out when people start trying to do witchy shit with me or around me, you know what I'm saying? But I realized that shit like a while ago, but it's like been more situations of people engaging solely for an emotional reaction, which that's more than enough to charge somebody up. You don't always need 3D items or some kind of physical proof. A lot of these entities already understand, look, I just need your goddamn energy. I don't care how I pull it and suck it. If I can pull it and suck it through an emotional reaction, that's great. That's higher up for them on the scale, because now they feel as if they can control your energy. So I'll have people in my past and just certain times and situations where people would be like, oh, well, fuck all that. I was about to go somewhere far out. So I'll go somewhere recent, and I was dealing with somebody, and you know, I brought them around my mini and everything, and they had the nerve to tell me that, oh, this doesn't feel like a safe space. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, this was a witchy statement to try to get an emotional reaction from me. This is not a safe space. You don't even know what a safe space is, because all of your spaces have been witchy, low vibrational, and super fucking demonic. Like, so when I heard this statement, I had to just laugh. You know, the light side of me comes up when I understand, oh, this is just a weak ass opposition. So in my mind, I have to create an image. A lot of us, we have images in our minds when we say certain words, when we do certain things. A lot of our shit is pixelated through imagery. So when they had made the statement, oh, this doesn't feel like a safe space, or they said something like this doesn't feel like a safe space, or I thought this was a safe space and it's not. It was something in that manner, right? But I had to think of this motherfucker like Frodo or something, you know what I'm saying? Like this little weak ass, weird, ugly looking motherfucker that is not strong enough to do nothing, so it just has to kind of try to get some reaction out of me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm so self-aware that I caught on to it as soon as it happened. Like I am like on the, when it comes to self-awareness, like I'm really to infinity beyond, and I have an extremely fast processor. And it was like that statement just brought back so many other things that I've been through in my life, and so many other entities I had around me, or that I had chose to fucking be around. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody make me do shit. So I was around certain entities by choice as I was growing and ascending, but I didn't understand. And when I did start understanding, I started sharing this knowledge and information, because I knew there is no fence riding. I had to pick a side. Like, so it's like, either you gonna be over here, or I'm gonna fucking keep vibrating over here with this shit. But as I grew and I understood that, it was like, oh shit, I gotta branch off. You know what I'm saying? Peace. I had to branch off. But you'll have people send you text messages, you know, whether it's as soon as the sun is up or right before you go down. Like, even when people say like comments like, or statements like, oh, you don't miss me. Like, what the fuck is the purpose of that shit? It's such a weak ass manipulative statement when I hear it. Like, oh, you don't miss me. When I hear that, it pulls my energy all the way the fuck away. And you be like, you damn right I don't fucking miss you. Why are you saying, oh, why are you making that statement? There's so much shit to be talking about, and instead you're looking for some kind of emotional reaction. On the flip side, my co-host, when me and him would be building before we would film or after we would film, because we spent a lot of hours around each other during that time, he would always make it his point to say, yeah, well, you know, I did get molested when I was younger, and then go into this whole spiel, and it had nothing to do with what the fuck we was talking about. Now you want me to start feeling bad because you got touched and you're still running around here being fucking weird. Nigga, I don't got nothing to do with that. You guys straighten the fuck up around me. I don't have nothing to do with that shit. But when they start doing that shit, I don't feel guilty anymore. If I feel there's another entity in there, it won't pull that emotional reaction from me that it would like. Because I already understand, me knowing that it's two teams. The natural flow of life and anything going against it. Every entity going against it. Simple process, very simple. So that's two examples on the female side and on the male side, where people will come around and then try to pull emotional reactions out of you just to be able to control your energy. And once they realize that they're no longer able to pull emotional reactions from you, because pulling an emotional reaction from you is one, giving them energy, and then they're pulling energy, you know? So you're giving and then they're pulling. So it works out for them. It's such a weird space, because they know that we are energetic beings. They already understand this. You know what I'm saying? That's why they do these things, just for the sole purpose of pulling energy and getting reactions and responses. And most of them have like this secret life behind them already anyways. You know what I'm saying? So anytime somebody has to communicate with you in that manner to try to pull an emotional reaction out of you, then you already know it has to be some kind of witchy tactic behind it, because that's not how we're supposed to naturally be communicating. Now, if you just naturally flow and like you woke up, or like you got a phone call and somebody passed away and you just wanted to call the closest person next to you or visit the person closest next to you, that's different. You know, that's real. Everything comes from intentions. That's why I start everything from intentions. I don't give a fuck. This person can hand me $1. This person can hand me $1. I'm gonna read the energies and see why both of y'all give me $1, but your energy feels off. Like you're not just giving this to me because you want to. Like you got some other intention. So I'm gonna slide this back to you. I'm gonna take your bill, but now you got a lifelong lookout partner beside you that's going. I know. They show the love every time. They love pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, keep the vibes peaceful. Keep the vibes peaceful. That's the thing. We always in peaceful vibes, but it's always wartime. I left my house. I woke up today. I was great. Me and the mini was great. As soon as I leave out the house to get on the fucking road, I always have to remember, okay, I am in the matrix. I am in the matrix. Okay, this one just pulled out in front of me and going extremely slow. I can say, hey, work on your patience. Work on your patience. Don't mind it, even if you have to be somewhere. But then the other side of me is like, yo, I'm getting tired of being passive and submissive to these motherfucking demons and witches out here on the road, out here in real life, out here in the fucking world. Like, anytime I get a chance to fucking step on one or kick one, goddamn it, get the fuck out the way. You ain't trying to do nothing over here? Alright then, goddamn it, I'll do the dirty work. Everybody isn't out here to do the dirty work. You feel me? And I understand that everybody is not built to do the dirty work. But we should all still be aware of the people that's being around us that's trying to manipulate us. You don't have to do the work, but you have to think about it like most big organizations have a chain of command. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing in the spiritual realm. There's a chain of command. People have different places and positions. You know what I'm saying? So the same way we got vultures out here, you got spiritual entities that's here to fucking clean up. You know what I'm saying? By any means necessary. So, but you also have the geese out here who are living peacefully. That's not their duty out here. You know what I'm saying? But they're not in the way of the vultures. They're not saying, oh, well, you shouldn't touch that vessel after the energy force has left it. Nah, they let them do their job. So if that's not your position to be a warrior, then you gotta get the fuck out the warrior's way, or call up a warrior and be like, yo, I got, you know, I ain't no warrior, but it's some witchy shit going on over here, and I just needed some of that warrior energy to kind of help me, because I know I'm not a fighter in that manner. It's about being more honest with yourself and being more honest with the reality of what the fuck is going on out here. So the more you self-aware and the more you in tune and tapped in, the more it's going to be easier for you to understand when somebody's hitting you for an emotional reaction. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't be the first thing, or the first thing you get in on the wake up. It shouldn't be the last thing you get in before you go to your time travel, before you go to sleep or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And when I communicate and engage with people, that's something that I'm always aware of and mindful. And especially if you're somebody that's been in my space for a long period of time, you done already got a whole tally book marker. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole book that just got tally marks right there beside it. So once you get past a certain space and I'm still trying to work with you, it's all kind of boundaries and shit set up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, then you have to go on about your business. If you have better, more productive business, then you go on about it. You know what I'm saying? But I know when we come into people's, we lit, we the light. It don't matter if we don't have no in our pocket. I guarantee you we still lit, and we bringing in funds around us and to everybody else around us. Even when I was growing up, that was never my fucking main concern. Even when it was flowing in, like it's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like from Syracuse, we went from, my mom was always upgrading because she's very materialistic, you know, with the plastic on the couches, don't sit here, don't sit there, all this bullshit. But she was constantly upgrading. You know what I'm saying? We was in a house, garage, she's working at Syracuse Hospital, all of this shit. Moved to Cumberland, Virginia, in a half a fucking trailer. A half a trailer. Didn't have to fucking do it. I done had so many fucking experiences and changes and transitions in my experience in life that I don't give a fuck about this material shit. My phone just got another crack on it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't concerned. My daughter's screen on her tablet got cracked. I wasn't concerned. When these things happen, it just reminds me we're not supposed to hold on to this 3D shit anyways. But saying all of that, be mindful of people looking to get an emotional reaction out of you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's through a text message or a DM or something. Like, you got more than enough time to reread it. You know what I'm saying? You got enough time to process it. You don't have to respond right away. Some of my messages, I may get it and I see it right away, but then I'm like, all right, well, I was doing other things in the process while I saw it too. So let me go ahead and finish what I was doing. It's already in my spirit world. So now when I come back to it, I done already pondered on it and got a chance to process it a little bit better. So even if it was something that was requiring an emotional reaction, I just duck them shits. I know they witchy, so that way I don't mind avoiding those questions or statements. Like, I hate ignoring people. Even if I hear my daughter saying something from another room, like, I still have to respond. Like, my natural instincts is just to respond, to acknowledge. Even if I didn't hear what the fuck she said. I don't know what the fuck she talking about. My energy just was like, acknowledge. Nigga, you ain't had no acknowledgement for I don't know how long in your life. You know what I'm saying? So the least you can do is now, the 6 years your daughter been here, you make sure you acknowledge her. And that's what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't want to run it up too long, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just make sure y'all stay mindful of people who engage with you for emotional reactions. You know what I'm saying? That, oh, why you didn't text me back, or like, you don't miss me, or you don't like me the way I like you, and don't nobody. Oh, I just had some other shit going on. Look, figure out a way to communicate properly and healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it right there. Peace and love to the kids.